This is Peggy Beckley, and I'm doing a short video for the application through Practicum activity, Unit 1, Practicum application activity number 1. Interview parent and early intervention team of a child with vision loss about what works. So I initially had written this up differently than that, but I can answer these questions. I would say number one, for sure, the parents were so grateful to be able to work with the optometrist and the low vision therapist / vision rehab therapist. That's the same person. Because she had been told that her child was never going to see, and she was, when he was younger, and she was just beside herself, and that the optometrist could work with her and show her and explain to her what the readings from the assessments meant in a functional way, and reassure her and give her ideas about what the child should do later in life, really made her feel better along with her husband. But she really voiced to the team how important it was that she work with them. Now the team worked with each other, but with this particular parent too in the room, the parent was able to give the team information. The parent, because based on what the team had been given about this child, they expected the child to have no usable vision. Before the family came into the room, the optometrist said to the low vision therapist, this is going to be a short visit. There's no vision here. So it was very good to have the parent come in, not only let the child be examined, but also to explain to the team, the optometrist and low vision therapist, what the child does at home, like being able to see a toy and get the toy from across the room. That is not something that they probably would have figured out. But hearing that, the low vision therapist and the optometrist were really pushing the child harder than they would have. So that was the contribution for the parents' part, and there were, many little things about being able to tell the optometrist and low vision therapist about the preferences of the child and reactions of the child in different circumstances, different lighting circumstances, different environments, who he interacted with, how he interacted, what the home was set up like, and in turn the two professionals could tell the parents what might improve the child's performance, even in the home environment. So that was very good. And then the third person, who I refer to as a low vision therapist, she's actually a low vision therapist and a vision rehab therapist with many, many years in the field. She gives very practical advice to the parents and is very helpful to the optometrist. For instance, this child the optometrist reported that the child had a certain type of fluctuating gaze in a particular direction, and yet the low vision therapist, observing the child at the same time, was seeing something different. So the optometrist ended up putting intermittent down for this condition because it wasn't always consistent the way that the optometrist saw it. So the low vision therapist was able to help there. And as I said, really practical advice for the parents with regards to bathing routines, dressing routines, playing routines, eating routines, real practical advice. So I feel like they all in their own way expressed the benefit of working in a team, and the mother in particular spoke more than the father, but really verbalized her appreciation to be able to come in and give the information she had about her child and get some feedback about it. So she felt great about that. And even before this family came in, the optometrist and the low vision therapist just kept remarking about what a nice opportunity they had in this ophthalmology practice to be able to work in the same room together with various amounts and types of equipment. There was optometry, vision, and therapy equipment, and they kind of worked off of each other. It wasn't just the optometrist seeing the child and just the therapist seeing the child. It was the optometrist, the therapist, and the parents and the child all working together. It's almost a spontaneous but guided evaluation. There are certain things that they must get done, but they were able to really do a good job of contributing in their own way and getting answers for themselves when they needed it. And I think they all appreciate it. I know the two professionals enjoy working that way. They get more out of it. And in fact, the therapists write up a comprehensive report together that then is sent to the parent in addition to the school system or any other physician that might need it. So I found it very, very beneficial. I liked observing that. I thought they did a great job. I would like to work in a practice like that. I think it's wonderful. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to redo this assignment. Bye now.